everyone. Good evening, everyone. I hope that you all are doing good and you enjoyed your holiday yesterday. And I hope you're ready to learn about new things again today. I can see a few people and I've seen them before as well. Hi, Miss Magda. How are you?
I'm good.
How are you? So the program, have you been attending it since the past 4 days?
Yes, definitely. I'm starting from day one. I've been starting it.
That's really good. It's so good to see you again.
Yeah,
And
definitely. And the one more element I have done is addition. Even my mother has joined.
Oh wow, that is so good. That is so good.
She's my mother actually.
Wow, that is so good. You know, seeing so many people joining. And it's a request to everyone to please switch on your video cameras because again, we have two wonderful speakers with us today who will be talking about many psychological concepts, and I'm sure you will learn a lot from them. So we are just going to wait for 2 more minutes so that more people can join in and they also don't miss anything. So till then, anyone can, share their experience till now. Just raise your hand and then maybe, you can speak, unmute yourself and speak. Anyone? Would anyone like to share their experience?
I would love to.
Okay, sure, Miss Magda.
Okay. My experience was like when I was preparing Circle of Excellence.
Yeah.
Feeling overjoyed, and that made me feel and that made me boost up that if I could do this long, I can go further and I can do much more amazing things.
Yeah.
And in that addition, what I would love to coin is, if anybody is going through any relationship issue, I think I would love to coin like circle of good memories.
That's absolutely correct and so good. I mean, listening to these feedbacks, that is what the purpose of a Circle of Excellence is actually, just to, make yourself confident and proud about all the achievements that you have had in your life till now, so that you can work ahead in your life and achieve so many more things. You know, age is just a number.
Unfortunately, due to late, because of my work schedule and all, I prepared it a bit late.
Yeah.
And I could not post it in the group. But if the group is open, I will definitely post my Circle of Excellence.
Sure. We would love to see your Circle of Excellence.
Meghna, you can send it to me. Okay. I will post it everywhere.
Okay.
Actually, I am collecting everybody's. Okay.
Okay.
I got around 182.
Now, 1 minute. I have it. I'll show it.
So, Inderpal Singh ji, we are very sorry. We are very sorry for whatever happened yesterday. Actually, Indrapal, every day when I come now, I used to look up at the corner for Indrapal Singh. Yesterday, he was not able to join because we forgot to post the link. Sorry for that, Indrapal.
No problem, sir. Nandri. Na Tamil Tamil Na Tamil Nadu le vadichirka, sir.
Sir, this I will cut it and I will share it with all my Tamil people. Arey yaar, dekho yaar. How nicely Inderpal speaks.
No, I have studied in Tamil Nadu, sir.
Wow.
I have studied in Tamil Nadu, Tanjavur.
Wow.
I have studied in Tanjavur Medical College. I am MBBS graduate from Tanjavur Medical College. Nalla therima. Eppo marand poche.
Sir, you are rocking, sir. You are rocking, sir. Acha. So people who are from Tamil Nadu, please see this. If anybody tells you don't learn other languages, okay, you show this to the people. This is what we have to learn from people, that we have to learn languages. Yeah. So today we are having, thank you, Sanjana. Thank you very much for this wonderful aspect. Today we have Uzma here. She is going to, Uzma and Sada. Okay. Sanjana will be introducing both of them. So before going to the aspect, okay, before going to the program, as usual, let us start with some kind of fun. Okay. There should be learning with fun, learn with smile, learn with joy. Okay. Now, again, time management. Okay. Time management. What we are going to do is we are going to do a simple activity. Simple activity we are going to do. The activity goes like this. Okay. Please don't look at your watch. Okay. Please don't look up to your watch. Okay. Please don't look up at your watch, and also the timer in your either in mobile or laptop. Don't look at. Okay. First, I will say the start. Then I will say the stop. I will say start. Okay. After some time, I will say stop. You have to guess the time, whether it is half a minute or 1 minute or 1.5 minutes or 2 minutes. You have to guess in your mind. Then second time, I will say start, but I will not say the stop. I will say start. Okay. When the time comes now, you have to put stop in the chat box. In the chat box, okay. First, suppose if I am telling 30 seconds, 30 seconds. When the time comes, 30 seconds, if it is over, you have to put it in the chat box. Over. Go. You can type go. Okay. So is it understood for everyone? Is it understood? First time I will say the start and I will say the stop. Second time I will say only start. And you have to say stop. Okay. So shall we? Okay. Okay. One second. 1 second. One second. Okay. Kabhi, thoda time. Wait. When I say start, you can do whatever you want except seeing the timer. Okay, timer and watch. So till the time. Kabhi. Okay, start. You can look at me, but not at the watch. Okay. Not at anything else. Kabhi, mera dil mein. You have to calculate the time. I have given the start, then I will say the stop. First time I will say, then you have to wait. Now I didn't say stop. I have given a start. I didn't say the stop. So. Okay, I want everyone to come out. Okay, please open your eyes. Come out. I think certain people have not understood the game. See, we will start fresh. First time I will say start and stop, both I will say. Start also I will say, stop also I will say. In between there will be a time. Maybe 30 seconds, maybe 45 seconds, maybe 1 minute. Okay. The second time, what is the time? You have to count it. Either in mind you count, you do whatever you want, except seeing the watch. Second time, I will say start, but I will not say the start. When the first time, if it is 30 seconds, when you know that 30 seconds over, that time is over, you have to put over. That is wo, you have to type in the group. That means first time this much of the time, second this much of the time. Now, what is this actually? Right. When you understand, you will be able to understand the game also. Either we underestimate the time or overestimate the time. See, for example, sometimes what happens, 7 o'clock will be the train. Okay, you can see 6:59 people will be running behind the train. Actually, they would have had very enough time in the home. But they will think, okay, 1 hour for journey, 10 minutes there, 10 minutes there. Okay, let me start at this time. When they reach now, actually the train will be moving. They will be running behind the train. Either people underestimate time or overestimate. So whether you are understanding, whether you are underestimating the time or overestimating the time, that is what we are going to see. I will say start, then I will say stop. Okay. Then you have to just calculate the mind in your mind, calculate the time in your mind. Then I will say start. When the time comes, you have to put go in the chat box. If it is understood, put the thumbs up sign. Say thumbs up. If it is understood. Okay. Now start. Stop. Okay.
7:47.
No, see, I don't want you to tell the time.
36.
Don't tell. Now I will say start. I will say start. When the time comes, first there was some time I fixed. In mind, you have to calculate that time. And you have to say the stop now. Okay? Now you have to say the stop. Okay? Shall we, is it understood? Is it understood? Don't put all these things. I didn't ask how much second. I didn't ask. Second time you have to put it in the chat box. Sanjana?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Sanjana.
Yes, sir.
Sanjana, whether my communication is proper?
Yes, sir.
I want to reconfirm.
Yes,
because
yes,
communication is the response you get.
Yes,
I'm getting many responses. I'm confused.
Yes, sir. It's absolutely correct, sir.
Okay.
So
okay,
actually,
wait.
Actually, sir, we are proactive.
Okay. Now, wait. Kabhi kabhi mera dil mein khayal aata hai. Let me wait for the time. Then I will tell Nisha. I am seeing for first time, and Neha every day she joins, and Suprabha also joins every day. Bhairavi also joins every day. So Lakshmi ma'am also come today. If other people also join on the video call, we can have a look at people. You can look at me and our team. Okay. You can look at you will be able to. Yeah, start. Now you have to give the stop in the chat box. Go. Okay. So, okay, whoever has not finished so far, okay, they are overestimating. So I have put the stop. That was the exact time. Plus or minus 5 seconds, it is okay always. Plus or minus second, it is always okay, and that means you are able to guess the time properly. Okay. So team, let us go with our presentation. Either we overestimate time or underestimate time. We have to plus or minus 5 seconds, it's okay, but overestimation should not be there. Underestimation also puts people in trouble. So regarding that, we are going to see so many aspects today. Sada is going to talk about very wonderful aspects, and also Uzma. Before going to that, I would like to I would like the introduction of few people here. Okay, Santanam sir, sir, can you give your introduction about you, sir? Every day, let me ask introduction to few. Yeah.
Yeah. Good evening, sir. Good evening to all. My name is Santanam Balaraman. I am presently now speaking from Bangkok. I am working in Larsen & Toubro. I have done my BE in electrical engineering and MBA in business administration, MBA. Then also I did PMP. Now I am pursuing MSc psychology with the University of Madras.
Very nice. So where are you calling from, sir, at present?
Bangkok.
Bangkok. Sir, if you don't mind, see, only with ladies we should not ask the age. Okay. With gents, it is always okay to ask the age. Yes. Sir, what is your age, sir?
I am 52.
52 team. So youngsters, please see. This is for youngsters. The question I asked. He is 52 years old and still he is studying. So
he is 52 years young, sir.
He is 18 years young actually. Santanam 18 years. Santanam is 18 years young. So for youth, for youngsters, I think Santanam sir is a role model.
Oh.
Is a role model.
No.
No, yeah. We consider you as a role model. We consider you as a role model. So
nowadays youngsters are very bright. I mean, in this century, and
yes.
Youngsters are very bright, and then they are very strong in all the field.
Yeah, today we are going to see Uzma sir, very young but very brilliant girl. Sanjana, over to you, Sanjana.
Thank you very much. Thank you for very much.
Thank you, Sanjana. Sanjana, over to you.
Yes, sir. So moving ahead with the program, now we have Uzma with us, and she's going to be talking about transactional analysis and a lot many things that might be new for some of us. So Uzma, over to you. You will be sharing your screen, right?
Okay. Thank you, Sanjana, for your sweet introduction.
Thank you.
Yeah. So is the slide visible?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So, hi everyone and good evening. Hope you all are healthy and fine at your respective places. So, before starting with my session, I will give my introduction. That is, I am Uzma Qayyum and I have done MA Clinical Psychology, and I am a clinical psychologist and happiness coach. So before starting with our main session, I would like to ask you some questions. That is, do you all know about what is life position? Okay. So some of the people know that. Okay, glad to know that. So I am starting with my session. So the transaction analysis. It is transaction analysis, and under that we will look at the life position. So transaction analysis is a system where one's behavior and social relationships reflect an interchange between parental, adult, and childlike aspects of personality established during early life. So what is life position? Life position, which was originally described by Eric Brenne in an article entitled Classification of Positions. He delineated 4 life positions. Let us understand the life positions between 2 persons. Take person A as yourself and person B as one of your best friend. Okay, to understand these positions very clearly. So take the case 1, that is person A, that is yourself, is in an I am okay state, and the person B, that is one of your best friend, is in your okay state. So the life position of both is good. Now the case 2, take the person A, that is yourself, is in I am not okay state, and the person B is in your okay state. So life position of A may be depressive. And in the case 3, the A, that is you, and the person B, A is you, that is you are in I am okay state, and the person B, that is your best friend, is in you're not okay state. So that is the life position of B, may be paranoid. Okay, in the case 4, you are in both. Now here in the case 4, what happens? Both the person A and also your best friend, that is you and also your best friend, is in not okay state. So this leads to fragile position. So now here what we understand, that a person's basic beliefs about self and others, which are used to a person's basic beliefs about self and others, which are used to justify decisions and behavior. So moving on to last slide, as I have given example of yourself and your best friend. So looking at the case 1, that is I am okay and you are okay. So then coming on to the case 1 definition, that is people occupying this position will hold the belief that all people are innately worthy, trust, honesty and valuable. Now what are the behavioral attributes of this people who both the people are feeling okay? So they are well thought of, good impression, polite, self-respecting, caretakers, appreciative, cooperative, friendly, and affectionate. Now here both the people, person A and B, are very cooperative with each other and friendly with each other. So they will not have any conflict here. So looking at the second position, that is I am not okay, you are okay. So here the person A is, as I have told you earlier, that person A is not feeling okay, but the person B is okay. So looking at the case 2 of case 2 definition, that is people who project their difficulties onto others, blaming and critical. So behavior attributes may be person A may be very apologetic, very anxious, hurtful, lacks self-confidence, and person B is very respectful of authority and passive. So here what person A will do, he will give unnecessary excuses about anything like not if he has not done the assignment given by any professor, so he will make excuses. I just came to know yesterday only, or 1 hour for the class. I was not feeling like doing that assignment. I was not feeling well. So he will make excuses, and then he will not be in a state to understand what others want to make him understand and explain. He will not understand only what we are actually want them to understand. So then taking the case 3. So in this case 3, the person A is in I am okay state and person B is in you are not okay state. So the definition of the case 3 is the people occupying this position may discount their own needs in favor of others. So what they in this behavioral attributes of person A may be they are able to give orders politely, respectful, cooperative, and the person B may be always complaining dependent, hard to impress, always gives advice. They will be like, this work can be done in this way. The person might be this work can be done in this way. This can be done in this way. You can do it well. I cannot do it in a good way. So you only do it. They will be like, okay, so let the person A only do the work. I will not do anything. I will just see and observe. It will be like that. So then coming to the fourth position, that is the last position, that is both the person A and person B will be not be in a position to understand each other. So in this, let's see the definition of case 4. That is, people occupying this position may have feelings of hopelessness, futility, and frustration on both sides. So person A is critical of others, lacks self-confidence, always complains, and the person B is in doubts on others, unfriendly, bitter, escapism, lacks self-confidence. So here both the persons are having conflict that if I'm take the example that Prairie have told that I have not done the assignment, so both the people will blame each other that because of her or him I was not able to do the assignment. She has not guided me. She has not divided the topics of the assignment properly, so I was not able to do. And in front of the professor, they will tell कि I am not ready to do the work with her, and I am not so friendly, so that I should submit the assignment with her. I will do individually. I am okay with that. So I cannot cooperate with her. She is not friendly. She is not cooperative. So they will make excuses and being critical of each other. So coming to its application, analysis and life position. So it's effective tool for counseling, counselor and clinicians during the treatment of emotional and relationship difficulties, chronic health challenges, medicine, communications, education, business management, as well as therapy, maximum personal development. This type of therapy can be administered to children and adults of all ages, regardless of social circumstances. So now you have understood very well about life positions. So here in an assignment, you have to do an assignment wherein you have to watch any daily soaps or web series and note the observation between the two particular characters with relationship, and elaborate the following. Identify the current life position. Name the situation you have observed. Identify the positive and negative life position of the characters. Express your feelings, how you want to change their life position. So if you want to, if you're interested to read more about the life positions and transaction analysis, so you can refer to this book mentioned in this PPT. And thank you. And the session is open for the queries.
Wow, great presentation, Uzma. Uzma, can you just check out the PPT? Superb presentation, Uzma. You have covered very nicely. Yeah, okay, 1 minute. 1 minute. I will go to gallery view. Okay, 1 minute. So just to give some input about whatever she has told, okay? Let us try to understand from the normal people behavior, okay? The first one is I am not okay, you're not okay position. Sanjana, can you, I think she is still in spotlight, isn't it? Can you just
no, sir, she's
remove
not
it?
in spotlight. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So you need not make me a spotlight.
Okay, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir. It's not on the spotlight.
So yeah. So quickly, I will just recollect whatever Uzma told. Uzma presented it very nicely. from a clinical psychologist view, it was wonderful aspect. So, I am not okay, you are not okay. The terrorist and the people who are in the verge of committing suicide, they will be in this particular situation. I am also not okay, you are also not okay. See, a person who is in Madurai, okay, he is working in Infosys. He was working in Infosys. It is a real life incident. You can check it in the newspaper. You can just put Madurai Techie suicide. Madurai Techie suicide. You can get the whole history. He was working in Infosys. He was earning a very good salary, around 60 plus. He committed suicide because there is no air in his head. And girls who came to see him for marriage, they rejected him, telling that your head is bald. Okay. Now, thinking, feeling, behavior. Every one of us, we all have our own thinking, feeling, and behavior. The boy, he started thinking. He started thinking, feeling, behaving. What? I am not okay because there is no hair in my head. I am not okay. You are also not okay. Here, you means the people who influence the person. Here, you means it is not Modi or it is not Trump. No. Whoever influences you, that is called you. For you, it may be your friends, your father, mother, and the people who are all influencing you. So, I am not okay because there is no air in my head, and you are not okay because you have to see what is inside my head, not what is outside my head. You have rejected me. You have rejected me because there is no air in the head. But you should see what is inside my head. So you are also not okay. When I am also not okay, when you are also not okay, why the hell I should live in this world? This is what he came to the conclusion. Okay, that is a wrong conclusion. Now, people who are on the verge of, who are thinking that I am also not okay, I am not good, I am not okay in, one boy committed suicide because he was not able to talk in English. Why? I am not able to talk in English, so I am not okay. You are also not okay because you think that English is everything, that you are also not okay. Okay. So, the people who feel I am not okay and you are not okay, either they go to that extent or they become terrorist. Terrorist, every terrorist, they hold this. That is, I am also not okay, you are also not okay. For example, take the case of Subha, who was in Sri Perumbudur. She was having a belt inside her waist. Okay. When she presses, she will die first. When she presses the button, she will die first. Then whoever is there, they will also die. So she came to the conclusion, when a person will come to the conclusion that let me die, when they feel I am not okay. So that yesterday, day before yesterday, when we were talking, we told never ever give unconditional negative strokes. When you give unconditional negative stroke, what you mean is you are not okay. You are not okay message we are giving. Never give. So the people who are I am not okay, you are not okay, they go to that extent. Okay, 100%. If the intensity is 100%. So if somebody is talking with you in a dejected way, okay, you have to recollect them all the positive aspects. Your woman came for counseling and she was telling me, sir, everything is worse, sir. My total marriage life is waste, sir. My marriage life is waste. Everything is waste. I told her, the way in which she was talking now, if you are feeling at some point of time, I am not okay, think of the circle of excellence. Very simple. Recollect the circle of excellence, it becomes okay. That is what mental health certification. Mental health practitioner means we should never feel I am not okay. The people who are here, 321 people, at no point of time feel that I am not okay. Always feel I am okay. I am okay and you are okay. Always we have to feel that I am also a okay person and you are also a okay person. That is first thing. The second life position is I am not okay. I am okay. You are not okay. I am an okay person and you are not okay person. This kind of personality you will watch in your life more. Okay. The newly married couple. Okay, newly married couple. Husband was coming home. Okay, the wife prepared omelette. Husband came home and told, you have prepared omelette? I thought you would have prepared off-boil and you have prepared omelette. What is this? Okay, she thought, okay, my husband loves only half boil. The next day she prepared half boil. And he came and told, what have you prepared? Half boil, you like half boil. Yesterday omelette was very nice. I thought you would have prepared omelette and you have prepared half boil. What is this? Okay, let me eat. The next day she got confusion whether to prepare omelette or half boil. Arey, this guy, what he loves, nobody knows it. What to do? So she prepared both. Why we should take risk? Prepare both. Make omelette also and half boil also. So what have you prepared today? Today I prepared both the things for you. Half boil as well as omelette. So money is coming from your father's home, isn't it? Do you know the value of one egg? If you go and work, you will know the value of money. And you are wasting money like this. You have prepared both half boil and omelette and you are telling very happily also. That means I am okay and you are not okay. There are some people, whatever you do now, they will criticize. If you agree with them now, they will say you are good personality. See, tomorrow I am going to buy a mobile phone here. I am trying to buy this particular brand. You are going to buy that particular brand. That is a failure model, you know. That is a failure model, da. See, you do not know anything. You do one thing, you buy this particular phone. Then you are intelligent. If you don't buy that phone, you are fool. Okay, today I will go and check in Reliance. Reliance. See, you do not know anything here. You do one thing, go to bus stand, take the 3rd street. Okay, there will be one Raja Mobiles. Okay, there is one shop called Raja Mobiles. Go and there will be one Prakash will be there. Go and tell my name. Okay, go and tell my name. He will give one cell phone. Okay, if you buy that, you are intelligent. If you don't buy that, now you are a fool. If you agree to whatever he says, now he will say you are. You did that, now. That is a very nice phone, and that phone nobody would have heard in the history. I am okay. You are not okay. So with this personality, kind of personality, there are many people. There are many people. Wife went to court. I can't live with this personality. I want divorce. I can't live with this personality. What has happened, ma? Why you can't live? So I can't live, sir. Okay, go and meet a psychologist. If he recommends, I will give you divorce. The psychologist asked the same question. Sir, there are 1,000 reasons, sir. There are 1,000 reasons I can't live with this man. Tell me 1 or 2 things, man. Sir, see, marriage over, 11 years over, okay? And 10 years my marriage anniversary has come. And my birthdays have come. He has not presented a single thing for me. And 10 years, Valentine's Day has come. He has not presented anything to me, sir. How can you live with this kind of guy? Didn't you present anything on these days? Sir, daily I am purchasing and bringing something, sir. Daily I am purchasing, sir. And she told something called Valentine or something. I do not know what it is, sir. And daily I am purchasing, sir. And now she is talking about these 3 days. Okay, when is your birthday, ma? Sir, next week, Thursday, my birthday. Okay. Now go, Thursday, give her a good presentation and both of you come back on Friday. Friday she
sir,
came.
I have a case study, sir. I have a case study of this type.
1 minute. Let me complete. Okay. You can, I will give you time to share the case study. So she came. Sir, I want divorce, sir. I can't live with this man. I can't live with this man. I want divorce. Arey yaar, whether you presented something to him or not. Sir, I went to Pothis, sir. I purchased a silk saree worth 14,000 and Black Forest cake. Night at 12 o'clock, I presented the Black Forest and the presentation. And she opened the package and she has just thrown the saree on my face. Arey yaar, why you did like that? Sir, 11 years he has lived with me. He doesn't know that I don't like yellow color. And he has purchased yellow color saree. How can I live with this man? I am okay, you are not okay. I am okay, you are not okay. And the third category is, I am not okay, you are okay. These people, they will never take any action. They will never take any action. They will never take any decision. Okay? For the past 5 days, a person is asking me in my personal window. For the past 5 days, he is asking me. Okay? He is asking me, sir, a particular book. Okay? A particular book. Sir, can you send me that book, sir? Can you send me that? For the past 5 days, he is asking. I am also thinking at some point of time you will become proactive. Are yaar, go and search in PDF book yaar. You get all the books. Why are you depending on someone? Okay. Day before yesterday there was a program. So every day he's asking, sir, can you send these books? Sir? Can you send these books? Sir? I am not okay. You are okay. So mostly if you go to villages, women will be like this. Okay. They will not take any decision. Tomorrow I'm going to purchase television. What television shall I purchase? Philips or shall we purchase Samsung? Whatever you want, you purchase. Whatever you want Samsung, you purchase Samsung. You want Philips, you purchase Philips. Because you are only going to see. You are not going to allow me to see. Then what the year you are purchasing? What is the difference it is going to create in my life? You purchase whatever you want. That I will not take decision. You do whatever you want. That means I will be passive because inside me I feel I am not okay. You are okay. Most of the people, they are not able to talk in English. When people come to spoken English class, many people are not able to talk in English because they feel that the other person talks better English than me. That is the reason. Simple. Why you are not able to, sir? Actually, everybody was sitting, sir. They all know English, sir. There is a very famous story. That story comes with the different personalities. Some people say it is Vivekananda. Some people say it is Bernard Shaw. Some people say people just change the name and put whatever name they want in WhatsApp and they will share. But the story is good story. Somebody was talking for the first time. Okay, Bernard Shaw. He was talking. He was giving a lecture. He went there to the stadium. He was not able to talk. He was not able to talk anything, and he came back. The second day he went and he was able to talk very well. The person, some people went and asked him, sir, first day you were not able to talk anything. Now you are talking very nice. How, sir? First day I thought intelligent people are sitting in front of me, so I was not able to talk. Second day I was thinking that 100 donkeys are sitting in front of me, and I was able to talk. See, the story goes like this. I am not telling, okay? So the thing is, when you think the other person is intelligent and you are not good, you will not be able to project your 100%. So the thing is, the third position is, I am not okay, you are okay. The fourth position is, I am okay, you are okay. I am also a okay personality, you are also a okay personality. All these things, it gives some output. I am okay, you are okay gives, I win, you win. I am also a winner, you are also a winner. Suppose now Shivakumar and Sanjay Kumar, if we both talk, and if I think Sanjay Kumar is a okay personality, and Sanjay Kumar thinks Shivakumar is a okay personality, the result will be I win, you win. Okay. Now, to make all of us winner, okay, in life, we are going to have a wonderful presentation from my dear friend, Sada. Sada. Hi, Sada. Hi, Sada.
Yes, hi, sir. Hello, everyone. Hello.
Hi,
Hope
Sada.
you are all having a good day.
Hi, Sada. Sada, aa gaya. Okay, Sada, the stage is yours. The stage is yours.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. So, hello, everyone. I'm going to be sharing my screen now. Hello, everyone. Good day, you all are having a good day.
Sada, but your voice is breaking.
So I'll be talking about Gestalt
cracking a lot.
Sada, 1 minute, your voice is breaking.
Sorry.
Sada, your voice is breaking. Okay.
So just give me a second.
Acha, okay. Please take out the screen sharing. Okay. Meanwhile, I will discuss with
you. Is it better now?
Yeah, better now.
Okay. So can you all see my my PPT?
Yes, Sada, we can.
Okay. So I'll be talking about Gestalt Therapy. I'm Sada Pandoy. I'm a life coach and an NLP practitioner. And we'll be having a very practical session with a very interesting technique of Gestalt therapy. But before that, I'd like to give all of you a very short overview of what is Gestalt therapy. All right, so Gestalt by definition refers to a form or a shape of something, okay? And it suggests that the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. And it stresses on the perception of wholeness, the perception of completeness or totality. So, to make you better understand what is this totality, I'm going to show you a picture, and I want you to, write in the chat box what is it that you can see. So here's the picture. Can you all see the picture?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. So I want you to write in the chat box. I can't even access the chat box.
Sada, you want me to tell you what everyone is writing?
Why is that?
Sanjana, please do. Okay,
Yeah,
YZ.
It's YZ,
So,
ma'am.
all right. So you all can. Okay. So YZ. But don't you all think that instead of YZ, these are just dots that are placed in a position that, that is making you perceive it as a YZ. It is not a complete Y. Your mind is filling the gaps between these dots. Do you think I'm right?
Yes, ma'am.
Your mind is filling these dots and it is perceiving this picture as YZ. It is not actually YZ. These are just dots placed in a particular position. So here's the next picture. Can you all see?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So
what
do you see? What do you see?
Square, circle, and triangle. Broken line forming star, circle, and triangle.
Exactly. It's a broken line. But you are still perceiving it as a square. These are only broken lines.
Yes.
So these gaps that you see here, these are being filled by your mind because your mind is making you perceive this as a totality, as a complete figure, right?
Yes,
and here's the next picture.
Right, ma'am.
Can you see the picture?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So what do you see?
Peacock.
Peacock.
Exactly. Right. So if you come to think of it, this could just be a blot of ink, right? But because your mind wants to make meaning out of things, this is what Gestalt psychology is. Your mind wants to make meaning out of things that you see, that you feel, that you experience. You are perceiving even this picture as a peacock, right?
Right, ma'am.
Right. So what is humanistic? What is Gestalt therapy? So it is a humanistic, person-centered form of psychotherapy. What is humanistic? Humanistic is basically where individuals are in control, where the client themselves is in control. He is the person who chooses and who purposefully decides about the matters related to themselves and their environment. So here, people are the decision makers. The therapist is not the decision maker. The individual, the person who is in therapy is the decision maker. And what is person-centered? So person-centered is, again, people are the drivers of their own life. They have the ability to self-actualize, and it also focuses on the person and the uniqueness of their experiences. Okay. And coming to the next point, this therapy's focus is on the present life and challenges, on the individual's present life and challenges, rather than on their past experiences. Okay, so the focus is on here and now, and the here and now of the experiences, of the feelings, and of the thoughts. Also, the focus is on perception. As you could see that we are all perceiving the images that I have shown in a very similar manner. Okay, they are not complete images, but we are still perceiving them as complete images. So the focus is also on the perception, on how we place meaning in the world. Okay, how we place meaning to the world, meaning to our experiences, meaning to everything around us. Okay, and this therapy not only helps an individual to better understand their own perspectives, but to also understand another person's point of view. Okay, so what basically it is, what
Sada, please open your call, open your mic. Sada, please open your mic.
Oh, sir, I don't know how it went off.
Yeah, please open your mic. Yeah, please open your mic. Mic. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Please proceed. Proceed. Yeah, please proceed.
Okay. Yeah. So what I was saying was that it is basically Gestalt therapy expands our map. Gestalt therapy helps us to expand our map. An individual gains self-awareness by expressing their suppressed emotions, all right? And they gain greater ability to live in their present moment. Okay? So now moving on to the technique that we are going to do today. Can you see the screen?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we'll be practically looking at empty chair technique, but before that I'm going to tell you what is empty chair technique and its process and the three types that we'll be doing today. So empty chair technique basically allows you to work through any interpersonal or internal conflict that you may have. Okay, you gain insight not only about your own emotions, thoughts, feelings and perceptions, but also all these things about others. Okay, so the process, talking about the process, it involves placing an empty chair in front of you. You are sitting here and you have an empty chair right in front of you, and you picture either a part of yourself or a person with whom you may have a conflict, or you are experiencing some kind of problem and you're not able to express it openly with them. So you either picture yourself or you picture that person, and then you speak to the empty chair. Okay, you explain your point of view, you explain your feelings, your thoughts and your own understanding of the situation. Next, what happens after this? You switch positions with either that person or your other part. So what happens is you go sit over there and that person sits over here at your place, and you try to look at the same situation with their perception, okay, with their point of view, right? And you try to understand what will be the response that they will be giving to whatever you just said, and that is how you gain insight of your own feelings and of that of the others. So what are the three types? The three types first involves the other part. What is the other part? It is just yourself. It is just another part of you, which could be could be a part of you from the past. Okay, we'll be talking about that in detail later. The second is your two selves. So when you are in a conflict, okay, regarding some kind of decision that you have to take and you're not able to decide what to do with it. So okay, so you picture your two selves sitting right in front of you, one who is in the favor of the decision and one who is against the decision. So what happens is both your other halves talk to each other, they gives the pros and cons of the decision, and you're just sitting outside of the conversation and listening to them. You're observing the conversation and you're trying to understand where the conversation is leading, what could be the possible conclusion of the conversation. Okay, the third type is the third person. So what is the third person? As I said, that it could be someone you have a conflict with, or someone you are not able to openly talk to, you are not able to express your feelings, and what happens is you just picture them sitting right in front of you, and you express your feelings in a very safe, non-judgmental environment. So these are the 3 types, and that is basically what empty chair technique is. And now we are going to be looking at it from a very point of view. Okay, so I hope you all have an empty chair with you, an empty chair in the room that you're sitting in. If not, I'm going to give you a few seconds to get that chair. All right, so we'll be sorry about that. So we'll be looking at all the 3 types of empty chairs that I just talked to you about. And if you have any doubt, write in the chat box. I'll clear it right away so that you don't have any problem with the practical aspect.
Ma'am, can you please?
Types of empty chair that I just told.
Yeah, can you please put these type of 3 types in the chat, ma'am, so that it will be easy for us?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anything else?
Could you please speak it out also? Could you please
speak so the 3 types of empty chair that we're going to be looking about. The first one is the self, where you'll be looking at a past version of yourself. Okay. The second is the 2 selves. This will be this is used basically when you have to make a decision and you are in a very big of a conflict what to do about the decision. So you see your 2 selves sitting right in front of you, and one is in favor of the decision and the other is against the decision. You just sit outside the conversation, you just observe your 2 selves talking about it. You try to find out what the conversation will lead to. You try to conclude from the conversation and you try to figure out what to do with that decision by just looking at the pros and cons that your 2 selves are talking about. And the last one is the second person, where you, I'm sorry, I'm not able to type it. So the third one is the second person, where you imagine a second person, someone who you might be having some conflict with, someone with whom you might have had a fight recently, and you were not able to convey to them what you were feeling, your thoughts. You think that there's some kind of a misunderstanding, but you're not able to clear it out with them in a very open or a free way. So you imagine that person and you express those feelings, and that is all the 3 types. That are all the 3 types. So can we begin with the practical part now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I hope you all have an empty chair right in front of you.
Yeah.
Okay, so first we'll be looking at the first one, that is the self.
Okay.
Self, okay. So would anyone, would anyone like to volunteer themselves to do this part with in front of everybody with me? Would someone like to volunteer? You all just have to observe that person. Observe for 2 minutes and then
Yes, ma'am, I can.
You're going to do it yourself. Okay.
Sada, someone has raised her hand, I guess.
Someone has raised their hand. I just can't figure out who.
Am I audible, Sada?
Yeah, you are audible.
Yeah, Samhita raised her hand, I guess, for this.
Can you repeat who was the one who spoke, who'd like to volunteer?
Ma'am, Sanhita.
Samhita. Okay, I found you. Yes. All right. So Samhita, I want you to imagine, I want you to think of a past incident where you are not able to forgive yourself, okay? You are still not able to forgive yourself for something that you did. I want you to imagine yourself as that past version and imagine yourself sitting there. Imagine your past version sitting on a chair. Okay? And I want you to think of that incident and tell her your own perspective, your understanding of the situation. If you have any anger with her, if you have any, if you want to forgive her, I want you to tell her whatever you feel about that situation. Go ahead.
I'll do it in my mind, or do I have to say it out loud?
If you want, you can. It would be better for everyone. They'll be better able to understand.
Okay.
So I want all of you to do the same. Just think of a past version of yourself where you are not able to forgive yourself. Talk to that version. Okay, now I want you to move from your chair and try to sit on the other chair where your past version is sitting. I want you to go there and sit over there. Rajeshwari, you can say it out loud or you can say it in your mind. It's up to you. It's better if you say it out loud. I want you to sit where your past version is sitting, and I want you to look at the situation from their point of view. And I want you to tell your present version why you did what you did. Listen to your past version explaining. Okay, now that you've heard your past version giving you an argument, did you hear your past version giving you an argument? Giving you something, some reasonable explanation?
Yes.
Samhita, did you?
Yes.
So how do you feel? Do you feel like forgiving yourself now?
I feel more at peace.
I believe you feel like forgiving yourself.
More
Yes.
at peace.
Yes. So you understand why you did what you did, and now you feel at peace. You feel a weight has been lifted from your heart.
Yes.
Yes? Okay, I hope all of you feel the same way.
Thank you for this, ma'am.
All right. So now we'll be moving on to the second type, where you are going to be looking at a decision, where you're going to be looking at your two selves, okay? And you're going to be just observing them having a conversation. about a decision. Now for today's session, I'm going to give you a decision. I'm going to give you a topic to decide upon, because that will make it easier. You know, you might not have a decision right in your mind right now. If you do have, you can take up your own decision. But for those who are not able to think of anything, I'm going to give you a topic. So that will be buying a new phone. Okay. Buying a new phone. Whether or not you should buy a new phone, you'll be looking at two of your cells. Okay, one who's in favor, one who's not in favor, and you're going to be just observing the conversation. Would anyone like to volunteer to do this? Type me.
I have been thinking for a few days now, just being here. But the point is that I don't have light in my area. Is that fine?
No, light नहीं है क्या हम लोग को?
Sorry, I don't understand. What do you not have?
Light.
Ma'am, I guess she said that she wants to volunteer, but she doesn't have electricity in her area. So is that fine?
Yes, obviously.
Have electricity, so can she talk? Can she talk with us? Okay, it's just the issue with camera. Okay, no issues then. No issues. It's an issue with. Okay, so now I want all of you to think of a decision. If you can't, I've given you a decision to make. Okay, now can you imagine your two selves? Please imagine your two selves sitting there. One who is in favor of that decision. One who is not in favor of the decision. Yes, you can. All right. Now I want you to listen to them talk. One is going to give you all the pros of buying a new phone or of the decision that you have to take.
But make
he or she is going.
Ma'am, is it like we go vice versa? Like, is it going to be an argument, or is it just we put one point at a time, like the pros at a time, and then we go for the cons at a time?
You can do it either way. You know, you are imagining it. So when you imagine, it's going to come spontaneously. It's going to come spontaneously.
Is it audible?
No.
Is it audible?
Sir, yes, it's audible. It's audible.
Audible? Team, is it audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sada, now I have two chairs. Okay. One is Shweta sitting here.
Yes, sir.
Who wants to buy 2 lakhs, 2,40,000 worth camera. Shweta wants to buy. Okay. But myself, my other part, one more part says don't buy it because it is costly. Okay. Now, if I want to discuss with the other part, it will go like this. For example, I want to buy that camera because for our business, we have to spend money. Unless and until we spend money, we cannot give good clarity of aspects. I am telling to the other person. Now I will change. Now this is the other person. The other person inside my 2,40,000 spending, and what is the return out expected out of it? Have you ever thought of the now when I do like this, I get a clarity whether I have 40,000 or not. Very simple. So Sada, you can continue.
Sada कौन है भैया Sada?
Yeah.
Can you mute someone who is misbehaving, ma'am?
Can you mute the person who is misbehaving?
Nope. Leave it. You continue. Just ignore that person.
So that person is using abusive language. I'm so sorry to interrupt, but it's very disturbing and it's really not like.
Yes, ma'am.
Can we remove that person actually who is misbehaving actually?
We are not able to see who talks. Otherwise, I will remove it. Because you people know about me. Okay. If I see, I will remove. But the thing is, his name is not coming to the screen. But the thing is, team, I will tell you one thing. This now these are the people who are really teaching psychology to us. If I get associated, I will get disturbed. Don't get associated. Ignore. Let us do our job.
But they are creating disturbance.
Let us do our job. Okay, yeah, please go on, Sada, because even time is also up. Please go ahead.
I am a don.
So as Sir just demonstrated, this is how you're going to.
Excuse me, sir. If you can check the name DONN, you can remove that person. DONN.
Yeah, Don. Yeah, I have removed.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Sir, please continue.
Yeah, removed.
Okay.
Please continue.
Okay.
Don't be perturbed about these people.
So this is how you have a conversation with yourself, and sometimes it happens that we are not able to make a decision because we are not saying it out loud. We are not saying all the cons out loud. And once we do that, we are again, we get a clarity about what to do with that decision, right? So this is the second type. The third type is the second person one, where you imagine a person with whom you are having a conflict, with whom you have some kind of repressed anger, some kind of suppressed anger, which you're not able to express directly to the person because he or she may be in an authority position, or because you may feel that they won't understand, and that is somehow eating you up inside. This is the way where you can express those emotions and make your heart feel a little lighter. So I want someone to volunteer for this one, and as Sir demonstrated, the one who's volunteering, I want that person to talk openly so that others can understand. So is there anyone who would like to volunteer?
Yeah, please volunteer, and I'm very sorry. We will take 5 more minutes only, team, because the topic requires more time. Okay. So just 5 more minutes we will take. Yeah, please go ahead.
Yes. Please volunteer someone.
Can I speak?
Yes. Who is it?
My name is Kiran.
I can't see you.
My name is Kiran Babu. Yeah, this is me. Yeah. So can I volunteer? So I'll be talking about the suppressed feeling about a person, the other person, right?
Yes.
From that person's angle.
Imagine the person.
Yes. Okay.
So you have to first imagine that person sitting on that empty chair which is in front of you. Can you imagine that? I want all of you to try to imagine the person sitting right in front of you.
Okay.
Kiran, can you do that?
Yes.
Are you able to do that?
Yes.
Okay.
So
now I want you to express your feelings.
Okay. Expect the feeling.
Tell that person
how I'm feeling.
Yes, how you are feeling, why you are feeling how you are feeling. Try to tell him your understanding of the situation. Please go ahead.
You see, I've been trying to explain to you that the way you're taking this initiative is not at all good for the family, and if you continue to be very adamant and not participate in a family discussion, we are going to lose the tradition and the family values that we have been practicing for very long, and this is causing a lot of hardship on all the elders especially those who are, who have brought us up with a lot of traditional values. This is going to cause a lot of harm to us. So please try to change your attitude towards this. This is going to really help us to stay together, to stay in one, as a joint family. And if you continue to remain adamant, the whole family is going to break down. So please try to understand. We are going through a lot of stress in this situation. Please try to understand so that the society and the neighborhood community, don't criticize us that so far they've lived together and now they're breaking up. So please try to change your behavior. I really, really want to beg to you and plead with you. Please change your behavior. Is that okay?
Okay, Kiran. Yes, sir. It was great, Kiran. It was great. Now I want you to tell us, what do you think that person who is sitting in front of you is responding? How do you think that person is responding?
I frankly feel that that person is not looking deeper and into how I perceive. I mean, the person is against or blocking my perception or the perception of the total group, and that person is only holding to her perception. She's not able to come out and join a collective perception. Yeah.
So do you think you were able to express all your feelings and you were able to, make him or her understand your situation?
I think in this example, I could do it, but practically on one-to-one, I could not do it. I could not do this because the other person has blocked totally and listening.
So if you were able to do, so do you think if you were able to do it here now, will you be able to do it in the future?
I think I need a little more confidence.
Do you think the person would understand?
Yeah, I think I need to take the forward
step. So you need to open up.
Yes.
Yes. So do you think you need to open up here?
I think I need to be more confident and work on my emotions on this.
Yes. So you can again practice this empty chair technique. Again, express your feelings, and you can express your feelings in a more open way. Okay. And that would give you confidence. I think that would give you confidence.
Thank you so much.
Don't you think so?
Yeah, sure. I think it's something good. We are doing for something positive. So I hope it works.
Yes. It will work. It will definitely work.
Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity.
So I hope all of you were...
Excuse me,
You're
madam.
most welcome. I hope all of you were also...
Ma'am, one more concept kindly add and highlight. What in case of a paranoid situation?
Ma'am, we will discuss this in the later meeting because already time is up. Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
We will discuss. We will discuss the things. Whatever your questions, okay, you can send it to my personal window. Yes. All the questions we will, first 5 minutes, we will address everything. Because we may be having so many doubts. Even I am also getting, I get doubts which are all very significant doubts, very matured doubts, intelligent questions I'm getting in my personal window. And I thank you all. See, one thing what I'm able to feel is people are really watching the session and they are asking the questions. It was wonderful. Actually, yesterday and day before yesterday, a few sirs and ma'ams were asking questions, such a intelligent and highly intellectual questions. Okay, so those things are really I will try to address. Yeah, Sada, something is there, or we shall we finish it?
That's it.
Sada, it was a wonderful session, Sada. It was a very wonderful session, particularly the way in